All right. What's your name there, big guy?
My name is Clarence McLaurin, and I'm born and raised on Sullivan's Island, and I just got a new boat. Well, not a new boat. It was my granddad's boat. I fixed it up. It was a project boat.
So tell me this. First of all, how old are you?
I am 18 years old.
When will you be 18?
I'm 18 right now.
When did you turn 18?
February 7th.
All right.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Aquarius.
I have no idea.
I just thought I'd throw that up in there.
Yeah.
Okay. So this boat. What? Tell us a little bit about the boat, such as let's just say, did you purchase the boat? What is the special significance of this boat?
All right. I didn't purchase the boat. It was my granddad's boat, and it was just sitting around in my aunt's yard, and I saw a vision that I should fix it up and get it back on the water. I think my granddad would be really proud of that.
So let me ask you this: is your grandfather still with us?
No, he's not.
So he passed on?
He passed on.
When did he pass on, and how old were you?
He passed away in 2010.
Okay.
So I think I was 11 years old.
Okay, and what is his name?
His name is Johnnie Rivers.
Johnnie Rivers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and did you and him spend time on the boat at all? Did he take you on the boat in the waters? Give us a little idea of how much time you spent together with the significance to the boat.
Me and my granddad, I could remember since I was 10 years old to, I don't know, maybe 7 years old to 10 years old, or when he passed away. He would wake up early as 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the morning and get the boat ready to put on the water, and he would invite me and ask and see if I wanted to come, and as always was a yes, because I always like to spend time with my grandfather. So I would say I spent roughly maybe 3 years with him on the boat. I was young. I didn't know much about fishing and driving the boat, but he would let me drive when he's going really slow and show me the ways how the water works, and to be aware of how shallow it gets in certain areas when it's depending on the tides. Like if it's low tide, obviously you have to look out for sandbars and stuff like that. So with that, I spent a lot of time with them on the boat, and I just feel honored to take care of it. And later on in life, when I get some more money, I'll paint it and put Deacon Rivers on the side of it.
Does that represent he was a deacon of a church?
Yes, sir.
What church?
He was a deacon of St. Paul Missionary Baptist Church down there on Wando, South Carolina, maybe 25 minutes away from Sullivan's Island, not that far.
Is he also of original bloodline to Sullivan's Island, meaning born, raised, and his parents also?
No, actually, his bloodline runs on Clements Ferry Road in Denmark, South Carolina.
Now that would be further in the Low Country. Is that going towards like Beaufort, Yamasee? Is it
somewhat
somewhat in that area?
Somewhat, yes, sir.
Okay, good stuff. Okay, so is this your father's father or your mother's father?
This is my mother's father's boat.
Gotcha.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. Okay, so give us a little information about the boat as far as its size, what type of boat it is. Just give us some basic information.
This boat.
Give us a little tour.
This boat is a Bay Rider boat. It was built in, I believe, 1989. It's a Bay Rider, so I can take this boat up to maybe a foot of water and I'll still keep afloat. I like it. I would love to chase a redfish, and redfish tend to stay in more shallower water. So,
can you give us a little tour?
Yeah.
Give us a little quick little breakdown.
I got a new seat. Before it was all ripped up, and I found some guys in the area to fix it up. So they put a new seat cushion on there. Everything. I got steering wheel.
Yeah, please.
I got my you can see. I got my little fish. To tell me what size of fish to keep, how much I can keep. I think every 2 years the DNR changes it because things change and they don't want. Sometimes they want to keep the limit down on fish, and some fish gets too invasive to where they can bring the limit up to maybe 30 fish or whatever.
So there is and DNR means Department of Natural Resources.
Right.
Okay. So it's there's regulations on what the fisherman or fisherwoman can or cannot do to keep balance with the population.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if it's too small,
right,
things of that nature.
Too small, too big, that I respect, and the DNR regulations and rules, because I believe it is important to follow their guidelines. So,
yes.
We keep fish in the area so we don't overfish and things like that.
What is this contraption that you are actually having it sit on that you pull with your vehicle? What is that technically called?
We call it a boat trailer. It's not in the best condition, but there's still more works in the way with this. I just fixed it up enough to where I can take it out right now. But
wait a minute, you fixed it up?
Yeah.
Like how? Give a breakdown. Just a quick understanding of what did you fix?
Well, I didn't fix anything on the boat trailer, but the boat, new motor. They had
Where's the motor?
My granddad had a 50 horsepower Mercury on this. I put a 70 horsepower Johnson, the 2-stroke engine. It goes, if I have it on full throttle, it goes around 25 miles per hour on the water. Or 30.
So this is actually called the motor.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what is the technical name of this?
This is a propeller.
Okay.
Keep that boat moving. Goes in that direction, and put it in forward, or you can put it in reverse and go either way you want to.
Now with boats, does the propeller, as any other parts, does it have to be of a certain condition? Does size mean anything? Does the sharpness of the blade, since it's metal, does all of that have something to do with the performance?
I would think it would certainly do.
Okay.
The size, definitely. You don't want to have a size that would end up hitting something like this. I'm not sure what this is called, but if you have a big enough propeller to where it's hitting that, then that's no good, because it's just going to chop this off. I really don't know what this is for. Maybe
it's kind of like a fish fin.
Yeah.
Would you say it works kind of like that?
Right.
Like a type of fin that's usually on the tail of the fish?
Right. We could definitely relate it to that, because I know
that makes
exactly
sense.
What you mean.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are these shocks of some sort?
Those
or
this
air?
Is for the tilt control. I got a button up there that moves this motor up and down.
So they're like hydraulics.
Right.
Oh, okay. So there's a button up here that you will lower this.
I got it right here. I got it on the down position, so it's going down.
Right.
Bring it back up. To where if I'm in real shallow water, to where I don't want the motor running, but I can use my paddle, or eventually when I put a trolling motor on there, I can lift the motor up while I'm still floating and use a paddle to get in real shallower water where the fish that I'm looking for to chase are in.
Okay, and if you can share a little bit about the importance of this right here and the technical name of it, that right there, and its usage, and any other minor things that you would like to share that are core importance for
All right.
boats.
This right here is called a throttle control.
Okay.
Throttle control is another name for it. If it's in neutral right now. Can't start the boat unless it's in neutral. So if I click it out, I've got it in forward position right now. So say you want to go forward, put it in forward motion. It's not good to, when you're out on the water, it's not good to go from neutral to all the way up really quickly. I never saw my granddad do it or people that I go out on the boats with. They tell me just to ease it up to speed and then get it on plane and just cruising from there. I'm going in reverse, just backing up the boat, steering it whichever way you want. With the steering wheel, same just like driving a car, but just no brakes. That's the only thing. You gotta you can't ever really stop on the water. So you can use the anchor to stop yourself, but I mean once you got the motor off and things. But steering is just like a normal car driving. That's pretty much it.
Right. Now you mentioned an anchor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a small. I mean, I don't need nothing too big. Just something to stick into the mud. Right there, I would throw it out from the front of the boat or wherever I want to go, and I would actually put it in neutral before I tend to throw it out, because I don't want to throw it out and end up running over the anchor. But I would put it in neutral, throw it out, and I would put the boat in reverse. And as I'm going in reverse, it's going to be dragging against the bottom, maybe sand, maybe mud, whatever. It's underneath me. It's going to slide, and it's going to end up sticking into mud or sand, and then I'm anchored up.
And I also see you got a life jacket there.
Yeah, it's important that you have enough life jackets for how many people that you're planning on taking on the boat. Say if I had 3 people, I would need 3 life jackets. DNR, they will give you a ticket if you don't have enough life jackets or a fire extinguisher or a whistle on the boat. I got my fire extinguisher in my truck. I just bought one a couple of days ago. Mm-hmm. You need a whistle in case you're maybe sinking, whatever the case is, you need help. You would need something for someone to hear you if they're quite far away and you're yelling but they can't hear you, but you got that whistle, so blow that whistle, they look right at you.
And lastly, these 2 components, is that a battery?
Yeah, I got a battery on it here. This battery's more just for the motor. I don't have anything else in here that it would be connected to. Well, the motor and the starter. Eventually I'll put music in here. Drill a hole right here, drill a hole right there. I can put some speakers in here to listen to some music. Okay. Later on I'll put some lights on there, some glow lights, and that will also be connected to the battery. But just for now, it's just the starter and the motor just to get it started.
And you mentioned this is a 2-stroke engine, so this red thing up under your seat, I take it that that's the gas.
Yeah, I got a gas tank under there. I went to the gas station earlier, got some gas in there, but I didn't have a funnel to put the oil in, so when I kind of tipped it over, I missed the hole a little bit, so that's why you see that blue oil there. I actually mix the oil in with the gas since it's a 2-stroke.
So no different than a lawnmower.
Right, no different to
2-stroke weed eater.
Right.
Different tools.
Yes,
same
sir.
thing, just larger volume.
Right.
That's needed. All right, well, let's go ahead and go on down there and let's see how you dock.
Yeah, the dock, it's not too far away from my house, so it's maybe just a 2-minute drive where I can just dock it. I'm very grateful that I have that opportunity to, do this. It's not too far from my house, so I don't have to worry about taking it across the bridge or anything.
Now, how long do you know? Now, you said your mother's father is not originally from Sullivan's Island, yet your father's father or mother, are they originally from Sullivan's Island?
Yes, my father's father and mother are originally from Sullivan's Island.
Now, as far as you know, are we also talking about before all of the wars, colonization, so a lot of the European settlements, are we talking about they're that native before all of that, their
Yes.
bloodline?
Yes, I believe so. I don't know too much of the history, not full and detailed to give you an answer that you're really looking for, but I believe yes that they are, from what my dad tells me. He knows a bit more than I do about that, so
Yeah. And there it is.
Yep.
Now, this will be actually your very first time ever doing this.
Yes, sir.
And this is proudly a moment because you're doing this with your grandfather's boat who passed away, and you said that you felt the spirit, you felt the energy, the thoughts to
Right.
take the boat just sitting there, and you decided to go ahead and fix it up, put some
Yep.
work on it.
Here I am backing it down to the boat landing right now, and I'm very happy that I was able to do this.
All right, so let me ask you this real quick, because you're about to get busy and in the mix.
Yep.
Is there a certain technical procedure of how you unload the boat
Yeah.
and why? If you can give quick 10, 15 seconds of that before you do it.
Yeah, I had when I put the oil in there, I missed the container a little bit. Yeah. I unhook this, get it being tight, unhook it. I want to make sure it starts before I actually take it all the way off. Yep. Make sure you put it on the right side.
So was there hesitation because of the throttle?
Yeah. You can unhook that white strap. White strap. Huh?
How's it feel? Is it running as it should, as you want it? All right.